All right, everyone, here we go. Let's do a twin flame journey reading. We're in that in-between place where after the new moon, hopefully you've been following all my readings because everything ties together here at Steve Love Tarot. I'm just following the energy of the cycle, the soulmate cycle. That's it. That's all we do. I'm going to split the polarities here. DF, DM. All right? Brand new BMW, 74 Pinto. We're just before Mercury changing signs. All right? That's going to be a reading I'll be doing fairly soon. But we just got to see where we're at. Let's just see where we go. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless, as with all these twin flame / soulmate journey readings. There's a whole playlist of them. The energy is very, as I've said in a recent extended, very confusing right now. It's hard for me to get a bead on it. You know, it really is. It's very difficult. I don't know what readers are going to do or what the hell they're pulling if they're just reading the book meanings of the card. I have no idea what those channels are going to be putting out. But for me, someone who actually picks up on the energy, this is tough. It's tough to get a read on it. So, for reasons I've explained in recent extendeds and recent readings even, it's very confused on the runner's side in particular. It's more confused here, and here we go. Flew out of the deck. You may have heard it fly out just a minute ago. Landed just like that on the floor. Boom. Queen of Pentacles is your base energy, and crossing that at the bottom, have to stop shuffling at that point on the DF side. Queen of Pentacles. I mean, it is a beautiful energy on this side. I was just about, this flew out of the deck as I was saying, it's mostly confused on this side. Queen of Pentacles never confused, all right? It's like, this is your little DM over here, right? It's like, you know you need me, just come on in. It's like that. But it's an energy that has its shit together. Can I say that? Its emotional shit is coming together. It's crossed by the Ace of Pentacles, and fueling that Ace of Pentacles is a Fool. It's a brand new journey here. It just keeps coming up this way for the DF side. This side's shit is so together. I mean, this is the card of shit together. It's a solid, the most solid new beginning in the tarot. I mean, it's hardwood there. Look at that. I wouldn't want to try to split that with an axe. It's just, I mean, we'll see what happens when we clarify. The energy I get off on the DF side, it's easier to read. The energy I get off of this, again, is that energy I often say where, you know, you're all set. You got everything you need. You're not chasing. And I think the fact that you're not chasing is really driving this side crazy, because right now they're feeling this connection. We know that from recent readings. Feeling it on a high level. Let's see what's going on here. All right. Let's shuffle on the DM side. And again, it's very... The energy around us is deceptive. We learned that in I think it was the extended for the new moon reading. The energy around us is deceptive, and that always leads to unexpected things. Expect the unexpected. But I think no matter what happens with this energy over here, this really solid energy, you're just going to roll with it, right? That's kind of what the Fool is saying there, you know? Just roll with it. Probably because you're here watching the readings and you've heard me say it, so you know. If someone tells you expect the unexpected, and you're surprised by the unexpected, then you weren't listening. So, you know, let's see what's going on. Tell me about this side here. Tell me about the DM side, this polarity here. What's going on? Okay, we're done shuffling. Nothing flew out. Nothing flew out on this side. Yeah, what did I just say? Re-fucking wind. I said this side's not chasing. That's in relation to this energy over here. That's the main energy reflecting off this. This side's not chasing. Queen of Pentacles, he or she got everything they need. Over here, they're just feeling you. They are. The bottom of the deck, their environmental energy is the Lovers. And again, I'm going to state the obvious, but it's red hot energy. But it's telling me that the energy portal, let's say, of this connection is wide open. I mean, they might be dreaming about it. They might be thinking about it. It's all they can focus on. It's all they can focus on. What's the base energy here? Let's see. Yeah, a little Page of Cups. Does that surprise anybody? Didn't we do a reading recently? Maybe it was the new moon reading. I don't know. Where they show up as a Page of Cups. We get that. We didn't touch this deck, right? It's Page of Cups crossed by the Lovers. And I said earlier, rewind. I said when I was talking about this card, I said, you know, that's them. That's the little page. This little fawn is the Page of Pentacles in this deck. But that's them. And here they are, a page. Crossed by the lovers. It's almost, the environmental energy is almost too big for them. The feelings are too big, right? In my Witch's Tarot, for example, it's the little 13-year-old girl, 12-year-old girl with a tidal wave behind her holding a little cup, right? It's too big for them to handle. Over here, I think you can handle anything that comes your way. And the Fool tells me that. Yeah. It's very confused over here. Well, this energy certainly would, right? This Page of Cups is a adolescent, teenage boy, sometimes a teenage girl, if it's in the, Witch's Tarot. This is a lot for that little person to handle, okay? What's going on? Let's talk about let's clarify with the mini version of this deck. Let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles and Fool will come with it. That energy all just float through, all right? Let's go. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles here. Tell me more about the DF side. What's going on? Before I get a headache having to read this. It's confused. Aren't teenagers confused about love? Aren't there a bunch of songs about teenage love and stuff like from back in the 50s? Why must I be a teenager in love? Right? All that kind of stuff. Yeah. Confused. This is big energy for this little guy in his Star Trek uniform. Right? Oh, okay. Let's see. But this side over here is like, you need me. You're going to come in. Not just Steve saying it. You are. Yeah. Oh, there's an urge too. I'll tell you that. You saw that new moon reading. I kept it. I saved both the extended and the new moon reading, the YouTube version. Unreal. All right. Queen of Pentacles. Tell me about it. Tell me about the DF side. Why am I shuffling so much here? What the hell? Will I ever stop? Why must I be a shuffler? Right, the bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands. And that's crossing whatever the center card will be here, which is red with the Ace of Pentacles and the Fool, which, by the way, has a Two of Wands underneath it. Again, you can't make this shit up, okay? You're watching magic right on the table, right in front of you. It's just like the new moon reading all over again. It's about new beginnings. It's about you just this side over here. The energy around you is so stable. It's ridiculous. All right, you're the shit. The DF side is the shit. This side knows it. It's that same energy of that little geek here, the little nerd in the Star Trek uniform, afraid to ask the head cheerleader out. But he's got such feelings for the head cheerleader that it's overwhelming. He's up all night, pacing the kitchen, 2 in the morning with a bottle of pop. It's right here, Two of Wands. I mean, I think this side can handle, the DF side can handle whatever, all these unexpected things. Unexpected events are going to happen. Things will come out of the blue. This little person over here will come out of the blue. It's not going to surprise anybody on this side. It's not going to throw you off your game. It might surprise you, but it won't throw you off your game. Right? You'll be fine. Just roll with it. What's on top? Four of Wands. What did I just say? Rewind. I said that stable over here. The energy around you is stable. It is. This is a stable new beginning that leads to 10 Pentacles, the real deal. But I'm also drawn to the blue here. That's throat chakra. And this is because of communication, and I think it comes out of nowhere. Just like most people don't notice the blue area in the middle of this card. Comes out of nowhere. It just sticks out sometimes. What's the center card? Crossed by Two Wands, which is red with Ace of Pentacles, Fool, and Two Wands. Look, it's my page. And we're doing a twin flame journey, soulmate journey reading. I'm splitting the polarities. That's that little fawn right there that I've been talking about. There he or she is, right in the center. And I said it in relation, that's in relation to that. You know you need it. You know you're coming. You're sitting. Everything I've said just got triple verified. This indicates to me that this energy is coming towards. And it says the same thing almost that the new moon reading says. You may or may not be interested. I don't know. But under this energy, this fool, I mean idiot, but this little page over here can't take it. This is big energy around this little page. What the fuck is underneath this? What the fuck? Yeah, Two Cups. A card we couldn't get rid of in the extended for a recent reading. Unreal. Two Cups. Yeah, all right. It may have been the solstice reading where it ended with the page. It might not be the new moon. Either way, solstice energy is playing a role here. Okay, I don't remember the readings. You guys do. So if I get them mixed up, don't shoot me. All right, but I think it was the solstice reading I'm talking about when I'm referencing the new moon. Either way, I don't give a shit. We're sitting here, I'm pulling this right on the solstice, so it should back up that reading, and it sure as hell is. Yeah, 2 cups. Yeah, it's too much. They got to. They've got to. And there's a 4 of Wands also trying to show itself. What's red with the 4 of Wands over here? Yeah, they're coming. Ace of Cups, new love. Somebody's coming to tell you how they feel. It's this side. I'm splitting the polarities. This side is showing under this energy. This side has an undying urge to come over here and to tell you about feelings they've been holding on to. Why? Mostly because, I won't lie to you, it's very common with soulmate cycles. Mostly because you seem like you're doing great, and this side doesn't. It's not that they don't like it. It's that it's driving them crazy. Right? You're driving this side crazy. All right? Wow. All right? Totally backing up what I think is the solstice reading. Again, I don't know. Just pay attention to all my readings. They all tie together. You guys remember them more than I do. We're going to clarify. I picked up the witches. Normally, I would use the little light seer. I'm not. I go with the flow of the energy. I picked up the witches for whatever reason. Randomly at the bottom is 5 swords. That's definitely this person. 5 swords. Short-sighted. I don't know. You might want to get... Why is it short-sighted over here? Maybe because I get an energy where if I was sitting down with this little boy in the Star Trek uniform, I'd say maybe you want to change your clothes, come up with a plan, and get your shit together before you just trottle on over there in your little Star Trek uniform. Okay? It might be best. Might be best if you're going to ask the cheerleader out to not show up in a Cub Scout uniform. Okay? It just, maybe put something nice on, borrow some of your father's Haya karate cologne, right? I don't know. What's going on with the Page of Cups? Jesus. I mean, over here you're sitting pretty. All right? This is beautiful. And pay attention to what I said to you in that solstice reading, which I believe was the solstice extended. All right? I don't know. Whatever. Just unreal. I do know we can't get rid of the 2 of Cups lately in relation to this energy. And it's here now. It's right there. 2 cups. Right underneath that Lovers. The Lovers and 2 of Cups in close proximity, that not only indicates a powerful connection, okay? One that goes way back in time, right? In past lives. But it indicates why I read that Lovers the way I did. Why it's just overwhelming for this side. The feeling that they have right now. You might be seeing signs, this side over here might be seeing signs in the real world. You might see something where every time you see it, you've put a label on it. You said, every time I see this, I know my person thinking about me, or something's going to happen, or something like that. You'll be seeing whatever that is. All right? You may be. Now, I know I've got some things in my life that I put that kind of label on, and I've been seeing the shit out of them lately. So, I imagine the same is for some of you guys. What's going on with the Page of Cups? What's going on? Tell me about the Page of Cups. Maybe it's a car. Maybe it's a person. I don't know. Doesn't matter. A truck. Who knows? Page of Cups. You can do that. You can label things for the universe. You can. These cards are labeled, right? You can make your own tarot cards out of Post-it notes. Just draw little stick figures on them. As long as you indicate, you apply a meaning to it, it'll work just as good as tarot cards as a medium. You're just giving the universe a way to communicate with you. That's all. A quick way, if you will. Why is the Page of Cups here? I've been shuffling the whole fucking time, and now we're finally done. That's it. Won't let me go anymore. Their bottom card is 4 swords. Honestly, I told you the energy over here is so confused. It's a standstill energy. It's crossing whatever their center card is, which is red with the Lovers and the 2 of Cups, that overwhelming energy. Yeah, it's a deer in the fucking headlights. Yeah, I believe that. What's on top? The Queen of Cups. We get that a lot for this side lately, don't we? In recent readings. It's my Desert Queen, as you all know, here in the Witch's Tarot. It's empty. The cup is empty. I'm not even... The water's way over here. They got to get up. She got to get up to go get it. She don't like to get up. She's the queen, male or female. But the Teamsters have gone home for the day. Right? They're union. They clock out at 5 o'clock. We're gone. She's going to have to get up and go do it. And they know that. And that's why the energy is so crazy here. What's the center card? Red with the Lovers and the 2 of Cups, and crossed by my deer in the headlights energy, if you will, doing nothing. It's not a healing energy off of this at all. It's just a void. What is it? Oh, it's Three of Cups. Yeah, I've got to open up and communicate. Also, there might be a third energy that this affects. It's possible in the context of this reading that there's a third energy. They might be married to somebody or something like that. What does it mean to that? It's possible. It's possible that's why this is confusing to them. Wait, I'm married to so-and-so. Yeah, well, why are you thinking about this side while you're banging so-and-so who you're married to? Oh, I don't know. Right? You might want to think about that. Well, that's possible. But really, the main energy here is this is overwhelming. This card, this Three of Cups, is red with the Lovers and the Two of Cups, and it's my deer in the headlights crossing it. They got to open up. The Queen knows that she has to get off her lazy ass, usual ass of people carrying her to the water, and get the water herself. Because why? Because you got everything you need. You're not chasing. It's what I told you in the beginning. The whole reading, backing up my energy read, which is the way I pull readings. I read the energy first, then pull the cards. What's red with my Queen of Cups? Nine of Pentacles. Yep. They wish they didn't have to do this. This is someone who, I'll phrase it to you. I'll phrase this energy this way. While she's sitting here, she knows she has to get up. And she's going to have to tell you how they feel, which we know here, it's the universe being predictive. Somebody does, okay, with that Ace of Cups. She knows she has to, wishes she didn't have to. Why? Because usually the Queen has things brought to them. Or the Teamsters come pick up her little shell throne here and move her to the water. She just dip it in, or they dip it in for her. My point is, everything is usually done for this person. This person here, it's a lot of entitled energy over here. It's a lot of Burger King over here. Gotta have it their way kind of thing. You know, I see it a lot. I see a lot of Burger Kings out there. My wife started watching the new season of Love Island. I caught half an episode. I'm gonna tell you something. Ain't nobody on that show right now. In the new season, nobody can handle a long-term relationship. None of them. They're all their own little Burger Kings. One guy even actually said, I want to have it my way. I want to think about this and think about that, and I'll answer when I'm ready. When I just yelled at the screen, Burger King. Right? It's this energy, it's very Burger King. Even though it's a queen here, it's Burger Queen, if you want me to call it that. I don't care. They wish they didn't have to do it, but they know in order to get true liberation from this overwhelming energy, going to have to just pull up the big boy, big girl pants and go ask the cheerleader out. Which is the universe being predictive here very clearly with the page, with the little fawn here and the little fawn sucking milk off of you and the damn unexpected events happening and communication coming that allow you to at least either get some closure or something here, and somebody coming to tell you how they feel. Universe being predictive here that they will, or a good number of them will. Now, I can't predict free will. That's just the way the energy is flowing. Okay? I don't see how this person cannot. Okay? This connection is driving this side batshit crazy right now. Okay? And in no small part because even if you're not, even if you say to me, Steve, I'm a mess. I'm a mess. I'm drinking whiskey, sitting in a corner crying all night. You know, blah, blah, blah. Blathering all over the place about this. It doesn't matter. It's all about perception. And any PR agency will tell you that. It's all about perception, right? Their perception, this side's perception of this side is that you're thriving and you're doing well. And why aren't you more upset about this? Why aren't you this? Even if you are upset and you're expressing it, they're not seeing it. The 5D manipulates the 3D very easily. Okay? The universe is trying to balance energy here. In a way, it's pulling some tricks. Right? They wish they didn't have to do it, but the energy is just the energy is just set up, man. It really is. Let's and randomly at the bottom of this little light seer here is the Six of Swords. Yeah. I think I said it in a recent reading. I'll say it again. Something's about to happen here. No doubt about it. But on this side, know how much you're driving them crazy. That can only make your confidence higher. This side, the DF side's confidence higher to know this. That's why you're getting this information. Because I can tell you, I think it was the solstice reading where I said, It may have been the new moon. It may have been the solstice. I don't fucking know. But I said that they were behaving like everything's normal in the 3D. Like they're perfectly fine. And I called them out on their shit. I said they're full of shit. And sure enough, I think we got a 7 of Swords on top of it. Or something like that. Okay? Know this. This person is thinking about you. You'll be seeing signs in the 3D if you're paying attention. You will. You might even dream about this person. Or wake up feeling like you did, but you don't remember it. All of that. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell us. I don't know if it wants to talk about this side or this side. I do not know. But I'm shuffling. 3 cards and a crossing card. So it'll be 3 cards with a bottom card crossing the center card. Whatever this message is. Yeah, this reading ties together nicely with my solstice reading in particular, I'm sure. Absolutely. Right down to what I believe is a Page of Cups. But again, I get the readings mixed up all the time. But it doesn't matter. My readings all tie together. I'm just flowing with the energy. That's all I'm doing. Let's go. Okay, that's it. Okay. All right. Can't shuffle no more. Bottom card is 3 Pentacles. It'll be crossing the center card. 9 Swords. Yeah, he wants to talk about this side. 9 Swords. It's nervousness about communication. Multiple birds in the air. It is in this context. The context of this energy, communication, from somebody who's very nervous, wishes they didn't have to do it, but I think they feel like they have to. This is overwhelming energy here. The Lovers and the 2 of Cups together indicate a powerful connection, yes, but in this context, in the environmental energy, it indicates how powerful it is in their mind, in their environment, in their thinking, in their feeling, and their everything. It's there. They're walking through air that's made of you, okay? And that's the result. It's a lot of anxiety off of that about communicating. Why? Because they wish they didn't have to. But it's like this side said, I said at the beginning, you know you're gonna, right? You know you need me, right? They do. In order to liberate themselves from all these feelings. And maybe for some of them liberate themselves from a toxic connection, right? Because obviously they're concerned about a third energy, if that applies to you. Their concern about it is that energy finding out in some way, I could read it that way, or the energy of just dealing with the mess that it might cause, that kind of thing, you know. All right, center card. Yeah, 2 Swords again. Look, you know, they're at a crossroads here. They know they want to. They want something with you. They do. 3 Pentacles crossing 2 Swords. But that's the problem. Again, this card backs up what I just said about the third energy attached to them. And again, that third energy doesn't have to be a marriage or a relationship or family or anything. It just be how they live their life, right? You in some way pose a problem. The DF side poses a problem for this side. The main problem, as I see it, isn't a spouse that they got to get rid of or a change in their life, although that's the short-sighted 5 of Swords, right? I showed you that at the beginning. The 5 of Swords way they look at things. It's not about that. It's about they have to start behaving differently. This entitled queen needs to start doing things for themselves. I think a lot of these runners, everything is done for them. Right? Things fall into play. They did what they're supposed to do. I mean, it's hard to explain, but you kind of catch my drift, right? There's a lot of ego there and stuff like that. And here, they see emotions as something that they don't like to do, you know, and now they have to. And they wish they didn't. But there is a lot of entitlement on this side, and that's prevalent in societal energies. It really is. A lot of entitled people. What's going on here? What's red with 9 Swords? Yeah, the Queen of Wands. What did I just get done talking about? Entitlement, right? It's fakey McFakerman. It's nonsense. It's them pretending that everything's okay and it's not. So whatever reading, I said that. I pulled a card in the 3D position, I remember, and I said they're behaving like everything is okay. Like everything is fine. Everything is normal. And I called them on it and I said they're not. This is saying the same thing. Okay? They're not. They're in the middle right now of making a choice, but it's a no-brainer, as we say. It's an easy choice. With this much energy here in the environmental energy, they've got to do something. And I'm going to dig a little deeper here. I said there was a 4 of Wands. There it is. I said there was a Four of Wands trying to shine through. You got a Four of Wands over here. This is as close to a guarantee as I can give you that this is so overwhelming that this Queen does get up and come to the water. You're the water in that analogy. That this Page does ask the head cheerleader out. You're the head cheerleader in this analogy. All right? It is what it is. This reading, I did this reading today on purpose because I wanted to just, I just did a solstice reading and I wanted to pull right on the solstice and see if I got something completely different. Maybe I was wrong. I wasn't wrong. It was spot on. The universe saying the same damn thing. On your side here, the DF side, you're fine. Just keep sitting pretty. Even if you're not. Even again, if you're crying in a corner all night waiting for the next Steve Love Tarot reading, okay, which you should not be doing. Smack yourself in the head, stand up and get some self-respect, right? You're the shit. Even the universe knows it, but they know it too. Even if you are crying in the corner, the perception of the energy on this side is that you're just shining, you know, it's just thriving, okay? Abundance. Ah, good Lord. The pretending everything is okay, a little deeper into that, right? Queen of Wands, a little pretense, pretending everything is okay. It's wearing a bit thin. Nines are the end in tarot, all right? That's why I say, even the universe being predictive, it says I would expect to hear something from this person. But it'll probably be small. It'll be on a page level. It'll be very meek, right? Because they really have put you on some kind of pedestal, at least in the emotional sense anyway. All right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. We do have Mercury changing signs, and that may be a bit of a game changer, I think. I think that's going to be very interesting. All right. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Wow. Wow. Okay? Wow. That's all I can say. All right. Good luck.